What's up, Jew bags? Janek, what up, dog?
Over 70 years of our family commitment to high quality, real, natural cheese in every bite. You have our word on it, you have our name on it.
Arrow, what up, G?
You can taste.
Just having a Keystone Light, dude. What's good with you, dog?
Welcome to this powered with unlimited data on Verizon's 5G network for just $25 a month. But you already knew all that, didn't you? Nothing scary about Energizer Ultimate Repeater. The #1 longest lasting AA battery.
When you pop open an On the Rocks Cosmo, you get masterfully mixed magic that takes the vibe uptown. Bartender created cocktails anywhere on the rocks.
I'm watching the point right now, like where they do the lead up to the games for the hockey playoffs right now. Drinking my Stone. Made some steaks, dude.
Really? It's your childhood dream.
About to have a steak out.
You think this guy was dreaming about, or this guy, or him. So forget every motivational poster you've ever read and know this. Everyone's gonna do the exact same thing. Everything.
I mean, I kind of want to see Toronto win it this year. I'm not a Maple Leafs fan, but Toronto is the closest major city to, you know, where I am, and that's represented in the playoffs right now. I do like Matthew Tkachuk, so I kind of like the Florida Panthers, but they already won it last year.
24 GMC PD models. That's up to $17,200 in average finance savings.
Yo, Narc. Don't you go narking on me, dude. What up, though? Mohammed, what's good, G? Muhammad Ali, dude. Motherfucking Muhammad Ali, dog. Cat Blade.
Join us in celebrating 70 years
What's up,
in the
dog?
US and get exclusive offers on select new Volvo models.
Cat Blade.
Welcome back to the point, John. What's your guys? PK Subban, Kevin
Yeah.
Leafs, all eight games.
I mean, the Leafs, dude. I think the Leafs can get it done this year.
6-0 as they lost game
The Capitals, dude. If the Capitals can take it home,
overtime.
Ovachi,
The
dude,
difference.
we say. We'll see what happens. Wait, that would kind of make would make sense, like, script-wise. Like, new Pope from America, well, he's from Chicago, or, I mean, but then Washington Capitals win the Stanley Cup, dude. I'm on ESPN 2 watching The Point, and it's like PK Subban, John Buccigross, fucking Mark Messier. They just talk about the playoff teams and shit like that, and like the storylines of hockey. Yo, Lele, what up? What up? Yeah, what about you, Cat Blade? What are you doing?
Smallish, inexperienced. Carolina's nothing like that. No. They're playing man now. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Big time. How do you adjust? What's the adjustment? If I'm the Carolina Hurricanes, I
Thanks,
continue
you
to
too.
use the speed game. Get that.
Dude, I know the Leafs are making it happen.
Shots. And not just shooting for the sets. This is where a lot of people kind of get misunderstood. Number one.
Dude, if the Leafs can pull it out, I mean, I'll be stoked for them. I do want to see Ovechkin take care of business.
You're keeping the all-time leading goal scorer in the history of the world.
We'll see what happens,
in the
though.
National Hockey League. You're keeping them defending. The other end of the ice. So I think the Canes were excellent
Yeah,
in game
but
one. I'm curious to see if
B&Q ain't about looks all the time.
I said earlier,
Right?
I said earlier on SportsCenter that Washington needed to show That tells you exactly where their head was at in game one. You gotta come out. You gotta rip the door off those hinges.
Look at that haircut.
There's gotta be frog coming out of the mouth.
What do you think?
Yeah, it looks good.
Like it?
Yeah. What about you?
I like it a lot. Aunt Debbie made me do it.
Oh, she made you do it?
Well, she made me a point when she gets tired of looking at my hair, and I go, it bothers you more than it bothers me. But
It's probably nice not to have all that hair. That's why I shaved my head off.
I don't have hair though.
Well, yeah, but I mean, what she did have,
It
just
was
hanging around back there for no reason.
And she does her taxes and that. Renee, she's in Clifton Springs,
Yeah.
right on the main drag. That's a quaint little town.
Yeah, Clifton Springs.
It really, truly is.
Rando's dad used to live there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, right by where they had the skate park there by the tennis courts and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that skate park's still there.
I didn't.
It's around the corner from the hospital.
Okay, because she's right on the main drag, right before you go before the hospital, right? The first set of buildings on the right
Oh,
side.
okay, yeah. This
She's
is
right next to a bakery.
okay. This is like past the hospital on the right hand side down this road. There's like a little like kind of like city park or like what's
Okay,
village
yeah.
park or whatever.
Yes, I think I've seen it.
There's
yes.
tennis courts like on the back side of it.
Okay.
They used to have a skate park there. Pretty cool.
I remember going there a few times when I picked up, was it, it must have been maybe all three of them, Maddie, Kyle, and Peyton. They all worked the summer program there.
Oh,
When they were still in school, they were able to work during the summer.
nice.
Those kids are the kids that, as much as Denny Christine can be messed up, all those kids turned out.
Pretty good.
Well, Maddie, her graduation party is May 18th. She graduates from college and she's going on further for her master's as social worker.
Nice.
Yeah. And Peyton works for, I think it's an accountant. And Kyle works down there in the garage there by Walmart.
Oh yeah, like XL or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one. He's been there for a while.
Nice.
They're all very respectful. When
Yeah.
like Kyle's very respectful.
Well, I mean, they pretty much had to kind of fend for themselves, kind of just grow up, I guess, right?
They did.
Oh,
They
wait,
really
huh?
did. But they're all go-getters. I mean, Peyton still works part-time at Charlie Rydell's there.
Oh, nice.
Still doing that. So. And Maddie and her boyfriend, if I'm not mistaken, bought a house. I'm not sure. They must live. Where did Denny live? Near Marcus Whitman's school, where Taekwondo Elementary. She lived near out that way. They have a place. They bought a place. And Peyton lives with them now.
Nice.
Well, I think Carolina showed us their
Pretty
best
sweet.
cards and what they needed when they tried to go up and get
Leave
people.
each other
They
alone.
knew they needed a game break player. So you lose Natchez, you lose Redmond.
Have a conversation. Oh, now you're retracting all your goddamn messages? Relax.
You're losing up. Look
Take
at
it,
what
take it
they're
slow.
doing right now in the playoffs. That Carolina can use her? Of course they could. So
My day's
they
great.
are relying on guys
What about
from the
yourself?
committee, and as the playoffs go, you're gonna need your
I like a
top
sliver or
guys to
something in my
score
hand.
timely goals. The question still remains of whether Spector or the company, Jarvis, can get it done in crunch time. They're gonna be tested this series. We gotta see how they do.
Gonna be tested this series, dog.
have Stankoven and Hall than Natchez. At this point, they're probably a little deeper.
Logan
They
Stankoven.
can spread it. Jim today.
I like Stanford.
Jeez, I gotta go all the way. Yo, Pippi, Florida is nasty. I like Florida. I love Matthew Kachuk, dude. And Bobrovsky, Sergei Bobrovsky. He beat Robin, dude.
He's doing now. He might have stayed there, signed an extension. I love it here. I'm cooking. But things happen for a reason in life. And so now they have Stankoven, they have Hall, and
He do be mobbing and Bob robbing, dude.
Okay, we're gonna come with something different, just to offer a little bit of a different look. But here's something we haven't really spoken about very much here.
Relax, man.
Freddie Anderson, the Great Dane, Fred X. Okay, they need him to stay healthy. There he is. You see, it's like they need him to stay healthy. I broke this last week that he signed that contract extension. Yes, he handled
Dude, that Deutering catches up to you, dog.
Absolutely. So it's not only his ability to stop, so he's a good puck handler, he's a really good puck handler. Not quite Jordan Bennington level, but very good puck handler.
Yeah, and for sure, they're going to have to do that because Washington's going to come hard. They're going to come heavy on that forecheck. They know that they have to play in
Van
Carolina,
Deuteren
so
shit
they're
on
gonna
life's a
stay
test.
in the zone tag. So if he can help them out of the breakout, that pays dividends. But you're exactly right, BC. He's got to stay in the net. They need some consistency in goal. That's been their biggest issue outside of not being able to score goals, timely goals on the power play. So they need him back and healthy in a big way.
All right, let's bring in Emily Kaplan. Let's talk about Spencer
Van
Carter.
Deuteren shit
Emily,
on
we
life's
know
a
he's a
test.
good coach. He handled the Ovechkin record chase beautifully. But next level of coaching is postseason adjustments. Wasn't happy with his team's game one
Postseason
performance.
adjustments,
The game
dude.
two message / adjustment.
Yeah, well, what you know about Spencer Carter is he's a guy that loves to celebrate wins for the guys. You always see him shouting out positive things after the game, and I think that set the culture. But he also has a really high standard to hold guys accountable. And after that game one, he held them accountable, and he was really frustrated because he says, and he doesn't take this lightly or insulting, but he came to the easiest team to pre-scout in the league because of their predictability. You know what they're going to do, and yet they let them
Oh,
the game. It was the first time he looked down with
Yo,
them.
thanks, Daisy. I appreciate that.
Because they spent so much
Yeah, the
time
Nerf
in
one.
that defensive
New
zone.
shooters.
The good thing about our group is anytime we have a
That
game
was
like
fun.
that, we always tend to rebound from it. So it's all about refocusing and reminding
I gotta get a
ourselves
new,
who
like,
they are.
full-
They had a really good 2 days of practice.
Full treatment music video this summer.
Going to this one, we'll talk about lineup changes. There will be some adjustments though.
Yeah, you can't afford to be patient in the postseason, as you know, Emily. When you lose, you almost always see lineup changes. What are the Caps lineup changes tonight?
All right, so there's going to be a few. Ryan Leonard, the rookie.
Jimmy, Blue Jimmy, what up, dog?
We know that he's been frustrated.
Fresh hair.
He hasn't been getting the offensive production that he has
Fresh,
in the previous
fresh
months.
cut, G.
I think that's just a situation
Did it
where
myself
the
this morning, dude.
reset. I don't think it's the last time we'll see of him. Taylor Ratliff
Did it myself
is
this
the
morning.
lineup in his place. Now, Alexis Carter started on that fourth line of the game. We saw
Yeah,
him
Elijah, I am gonna get one. I do have like
That's the
3.
thing, because Stroman, Obi, they gotta get going.
I usually like to get it around like 10 songs. If I can get close to 10 songs.
And
I go from there.
He's here instead of Clay Stevenson because Stevenson's the first going to make all run. That's something to keep in mind. Meanwhile, for the Canes, I don't expect Bart Jankowski in this
Hell
game.
yeah, dude,
Jeff
homeless.
Lawson, that can bring a lot of speed. He's going to come in.
How about Jordan Stahl? What more can you share about his impact on the team?
Well, he's 36 years old, and he's one of those guys where you know exactly what you're going to get every single night. He hasn't lost a step. And I asked Rod Brigamore, is he a vocal leader? And he's like, no, not at all. I don't think he's
Nice job on
I can't know. I think it's because when you're the sewer things there, or whatever, it makes it flow so
And I
hard.
think what Rod said is just so telling is
Well, yeah, because it's pitched like this.
Look across the street.
And the gutters are overflowing.
You don't see any wrestling.
Whatever.
Awesome. Great stuff, Emily. We'll see you on the broadcast tonight. Yeah, Stahl, marked up.
Everybody can't be as good as he is.
Well, no.
They play a happy game.
I
They play
would
a happy
say.
game. But all right, yeah, public Caps. All right, so for Washington Cap, we
Yo, Rod Bars, for sure, dog. Thank you.
This a few minutes prior to Emily.
Yo, Daisy Cutter, good evening, bro.
Guys, we can't be looking for the stretch pass. One way to kind of counteract that pressure from Carolina is the short pass. Okay. Something Bobby Holly always shoots off in the dressing room with the Devils. Guys, long passes in there, 5 foot, 6 foot, 7 foot, short pass, full support, and that way we can kind of
5 foot, 6 foot, 7 foot, hook.
Yeah, I think it's also just calming down and playing hockey. I think Carolina sometimes the way they play can leave you a little bewildered, you know, a little disturbed. They're shift after shift. They
Little
roll on you.
disturbed,
You
dude.
just got to be caught because when you think about it, they were still in control of this game right down into the third period, and they played. They did not play a good hockey game in game one, so they still had an opportunity to win. I think it's for them. Get back to the little things, like you said, Weeksy. Come back.
Oh, yeah.
Breakouts, connected.
Habeas
That's the word.
pop 'em,
Connected.
dude.
Then you'll see the pace of their game pick up. They'll create some scoring opportunities. But this
Rahavium Pappas.
I guarantee you he'll be physical tonight. He's got to set the tone with the physicality. You cannot let Carolina run you out of your own building. It can't happen.
But can he be productive 5-on-5 against this team?
Wait, why would he?
Yeah.
Give and goes. More give and goes. Less possession. He doesn't need to possess it as much. He needs to get to the spot. Okay. And the easiest way to get to the spot, give and go. Give and go. I think that'd be really helpful for him. And really that's in the bread and butter of his chemistry that he had with Backstrom. And it's the chemistry that he's got now with Strome, which is a lot of give and go. Because Strome is the guy that can be that point guard, so to speak, Uchi, and distributor.
100%, but there's got to be a sense of urgency. When I say that they had no pulse, they did the right things, but you got to do it with jam.
Yeah.
You got to do it with energy.
Winnipeg last night.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You got to arrive alive. You can't arrive to the dance and just be like, oh, I'm going to see what happens.
Right.
No, you got to come in, you got to dictate, you got to go in the corners, you got to establish it, and it's every battle is like it's your last. That's playoff
Super
hockey.
buddy.
You can't give a team anything.
And you gotta be positive. That positive thought is 100 times more powerful than a negative. Absolutely. Remember that point, Steph. Very true. Remember that. Get some fresh growth back. There's my guy on the team. Logan
Excuse me.
Blossomed into really a star goalie in the nation's capital. He was sensational in game one. And not for him. That would have been a blowout in game one, Gucci. Get serious. I know you just came back from Winnipeg. You had the long travel day. You had a couple energy beverages or whatever, espressos to get yourself ready. Oh, it was war. Yes, but he's
Couple Nespressos.
We've had our Canes on the other side of the United States. Good for LT. He won at home.
It's Shaft.
Good team. Yes, it is. He wanted the Smoke to become a #1 goalie. You can talk to him, and he got it, and he's run with it too. He's been great. Logan Thompson, been great. The Blink 182 jammed in the back half.
Yeah, and Chikrin,
Sure.
I'm glad they put the camera on him.
Shares,
He had a
dude.
big game tonight. He didn't have his greatest game in game one. And, you know, let's call it what it is. Washington hasn't played a game like this since before.
I got a little, bud.
This hasn't happened over the past year or so.
I'm not gonna smoke till, like,
So, you know, for Jacob Chikrin, he's got
7 though, probably.
They need him playing at the top of his game. That's why they signed up. He and John Carlson got a run shot back there. They got to know what they're getting with these guys every night, and he'll be better tonight.
And to that point, Chikrin's a shooter. So he loves shooting. They're going to need
I'm on a
him to
regiment,
shoot.
dude.
Keep in mind, Carolina won that off of that shot from Slavin, the best defensive defenseman in the league. Right. But ended up scoring that long-range goal, that shot for the game winner. They're going to need Chikrin if you're the Caps. He'll shoot tonight.
And put it this way, his slap shot wouldn't break a pane of glass. So what does that tell you? Put pucks on net.
See where Opie is? Yep. Dialed. That focus right now. He's gonna have an early big hit.
Oh, well, yeah, you gotta just,
You do not want to be in the trolley tracks tonight. I'm just telling you.
you control
You
this.
might be waking up in the
This
morning.
controls this. So you gotta,
No excuses for that. No
excuses for that.
Hands will make them dance. Remember that?
you gotta turn off. You gotta tune out, and you gotta drop in, dude.
But they're not, they're already not that group. They're just, all right, yeah, let's think about that a bit. All right.
Turn off, tune in, drop out,
The
dude.
Capitals, Leonard out, Radish in. I talked to his college coach today, yeah, Brown. He says he's not going to be a power forward at this level. He's more of a hybrid. So okay, figure that out, right? Might be a hybrid type of forward. Yeah, and with bullying people in college, he's not going to do that at this level. See that, and I love your point. And that's
Wait.
a big thing for any young player.
I only smoke because I don't have a driver's license right now.
What you can do to kind of establish yourself in the league. In this environment, that's not where you want to play. Exactly. No, it's true. It's true.
Huh.
But hey, there's nothing better. If you can swim here, you can swim in any waters. I love warm-ups before a game. We're there.
How does that make sense? So what does a driver's license have to do with smoking weed?
The warm-ups here and what goes on. All the fans rush down by the glass, hoping for a puck or hit eye contact.
I only smoke because I don't have a driver's
Took one
license.
last night. Love Robo. Someone was there, he's still there, took a selfie with someone on the other side of the glass. Good stuff.
Oh, oh.
Doubleheader, not game one, game
So,
two.
like, you would drink,
Goals last game. They were looking good.
but you don't have a.
I don't know, guys, so you gotta change that suit up. Someone's got to move off.
Oh, you had an issue with the elk, dude?
Just gonna let that flow go. Yeah. Game two in Vegas is game two of our game.
Yeah, I get you. Okay, I get it now. You're trying to get your license back. Your license was rescinded, so you have to follow this.
That beer cap is about the luckiest piece of metal in the world. Cherry the welcome committee for a crisp, refreshing.
Alright, nice, dude. I feel you, dude.
Your record label is taking off, but so is your sound engineer. You need to hire.
I mean,
Indeed you do. Our advanced matching helps find talented candidates. So
oh,
you can
really?
get them fast. Visit Indeed.com/hire. When you'd rather enjoy the pool.
so you're a
than clean
psycho,
someone
dude.
else's.
We're all psycho, dude.
Conrad Hotels and Resorts.
We all have psychological issues. There's a whole part of psychological, dude. Psychological, dude. Everyone has something psychological. Like everyone is psychological.
Now I have Sky Rizzo.
I just want to be me, dude. Like it's hard enough being yourself, dude. So just being me is copacetic, you know. One thing that's helped me has been the realization that everything that is anything was created by man or woman. So it's like we're just making up shit anyway. So you can just like make up your own shit, dude. Everyone gets coffee drink. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. We have the same thing. Daisy Cutter, we have the same thing. But Elijah, you the shaman, dog.
Does this mean you won't count us anymore?
Realistically though, we're all meant to be individually inclined in all different ways. We're not all supposed to be the same. That's the point of like, you know, when God was like Abram or even to Noah and he was like, dude, your fucking offspring is gonna spread, dude. You know?
You've been lied to.
Like,
Said if you wanted more than
we want you to be
it's yours.
everything.
There's no such thing as wanting it more
The universe is trying to experience the human condition in every form all the time.
This guy was dreaming about, or this guy, or him. So forget every motivational poster.
Social conditioning is also a part of the program that you have to get past too, though. Like social conditioning's good. Like we need a lot of people to do a lot of regular shit all the time. You know, we need people to be in factories. We need people to be in gas stations. We need people to be on, you know, in farms and strawberry patches. And social conditioning, social construct is good and necessary. But there's also having social structure and social constraints doesn't mean that that's the end all be all, though, you know.
Tell me about it. I need a bigger space.
It's not even conditioned. No, that's the thing. Here, I used to be like this too. I used to be so idealistic and idyllic, thinking, well, why can't we all just get along and coexist and live in harmony? The human condition isn't coexisting and isn't harmony. Human condition is conflict, battle, war cries, but it's also, you know, a summer breeze and a picnic on a beautiful sunny day, you know. It's not, it's literally, like it's the reason Palpatine didn't kill Anakin when he had the chance. Like, the twins had to come, so it had to be. There always has to be, it's always going to be in antithesis towards whatever. Like, there's always going to be an equal and opposite. Always going to be an equal and opposite. That's how the universe carries on. That's how life is anything.
Unavailable, unfortunately, once again tonight for Pavel Dorofeev. Although PK, great Italian, I will tell you, Bruce Cassidy saying though.
The only way for there to be life, there must be death, or else life wouldn't have its own meaning. It would just be existence. Which is what was happening before anything was happening. It was just there was nothing. Out of nothing came something. And that's the something and the nothingness are the opposites.
Unfortunately, dealing
Well,
with
I
that
mean,
illness,
supposedly, yeah.
yesterday he was back out on the ice today, and while Bruce Cassidy was very
Yeah, it's
quick
the birth
to
of tragedy. The reason the Greek gods or Roman gods or any one of the mythological gods sought refuge in human beings was because life was too good in heaven. Life was too great on Mount Olympus. There was nothing exciting because everything was awesome. So it's like being a heroin addict, dude. If you're getting your heroin fix every day, you would just, why wouldn't you just keep being in that diluted heroin euphoric state until you feel the lack of not having it? Then you're like, oh shit. Damn. But that like makes you feel alive, dude. You know? Yo, cool boy, what up, dog? It's been a while. But that's what it is, though, is you learn through highs and lows, dude.
But if there's a period that he would want his team to be best in, it's the third period. That's the period he's deciding these games. And
Self-induced struggle, self-suffering, or whatever you want to call it, self-perseverance are growing mechanisms. Like, even look at single-cell organisms. They live in the most hostile environments. They live on the lip of volcanoes, or they live in, frozen lakes. But they thrive because they need that much adversity in order to survive. They need adversity at the utmost level to even breathe, even fucking do peristaltic motion. You know? Well, we choose everything. We've been given free will. Everything is a choice. Other than the breath of life. But even then, you can make the choice to just hold your breath and fucking die if you want it. Rice Master.
We make sure the bonds of service don't end when you transition out of the military.
We wanted to create a way for kids to jump in and have
Yeah, even in stagnant water.
to get what they needed.
But I don't think we didn't evolve from apes. I don't think that is the case. I think we are relatives of apes. Evolution has skewed. There's skewed ideologies when it comes to evolution. I don't pay for no haircut, dog. I do this myself, dude. I get this shit rocking myself, dog. I like your cut, G.
Yep. I got it with all the money I saved with Navy Federal Credit Union. They really take care of me. Can't imagine where I'd be without them.
Where is the woman with the Jeep? It's not a Jeep, dude. I use a mirror.
Proud to share our support of the military.
I hold a mirror up like this, and then I look in a mirror here.
Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
And I do like inverted, left is right, right is left. It's like backing in a trailer,
It's one life, powered with unlimited data on the licensed 5G network for just $25 a month. Stream, scroll.
Oh, I've been exercising like crazy. I just put
Plus unlimited hotspot included.
I just put a 50 clip on the
Budget-friendly cost.
stationary bike.
Visible
Well, yeah, I left the bag. It's a
Your
taper.
cheeseburger deserves a nice big slice of our Sargento family legacy. You can taste over 70 years of our family commitment to high quality, real, natural cheese in every bite. You have our word on it, you have our name on it.
Oh. Daisy. How do you know she has a Jeep, dude?
Couldn't agree more.
Wait, how do you know she... Thanks, Elijah. Yo, Rice Master, you bastard. Yo, Rice Master.
Hilton is bringing you more new ways to stay than ever before. With all new places, there's all new experiences.
Oh, I did. I fell in love again with riding my bicycle.
For the stay.
I like to ride my bicycle.
When you pop
Oh,
open an
Tom
unorthodox
Hardy,
Cosmo,
dude.
You get masterfully mixed magic that takes the vibe uptown. Bartender created cocktails
Oh, yeah, dude.
on the rocks.
I like to ride my
This Mother's Day,
bicycle.
luxury is how mom defines it.
Bicycle. No, what I did though was I just substituted time. You have to learn how to use
Celebrate mom luxurious.
time as a man-made construct, so we're the ones who manipulate it. We're the ones who are in control of it. So I just figured out how to. I started doing the time instead of letting the time do me, dude. You know? yo, Daisy.
Where's the garlic sauce?
Just whipping away on a wheelchair, dude. Dude, wheelchairs are fun, dude. Not that I ever want to be in one permanently,
Things you love means
but
keeping them from breaking down.
popping wheelies and shit.
Gas breaks down in as little as 30 days, gumming up fuel systems and causing poor engine performance. But for over 60 years, adding stable to the tank has kept fuel fresh and engines running smoothly. The people that know, they'll tell you, when you store, start with stable.
Is voice support giving you the headaches? Then it's time for a change. We engineered the new Sealy posture heating to help stop those nagging aches for good. Because only posture
Just for grandma, so. Start at the top of the mountain. Yeah. Dude, can you imagine, like, you know how skateboarders, like, do hill bombs? Imagine, like, wheelchair people doing hill bombs. That would be kind of... I'm not trying to be incriminating or anything, or... I don't want to put these people in tricky situations, but... I'm sure there's action sport people, you know, that... There's action sport people in wheelchairs. Where is your favorite drinking spot? Here, there you go.
That's what I'm talking about. That's any job.
There's our scheduled doubleheader tonight. ESPN Game 2, Caps Canes Game 2.
Like you're like Rice Master. You mean like a bar or like a place where I can go and drink and like. Yo, Jeremy the Market Man's back, baby. I'm sitting in a wheelchair with gold-plated Dayans. Yeah, like something like that.
Wow. And I say the Oilers win 3-2 on Vegas.
You could have Pirellis, dude. You could be skirting on Pirellis, dude. You could have Spreewells. But yo, a very cool drinking spot is alright, this is a brewery, but it is a drinking spot, is Frequentum. No, probably Star Cider. It's probably the most cool, chill. Well, yeah.
I'm not coming down behind, right? No, exactly. Why are we stressing ourselves? Why stress yourself? They've done what hasn't been done in Stanley Cup playoff history, winning 5 straight from behind and trailing. But Mitchell Gibson is the Caps back.
Drinking high in the wheelchair. Hell yeah, dude. You guys are animals. Sandbar's alright, but old Sandbar. The new Sandbar is kind of gay.
I gotta get the rest of my suit.
I got a couple of strong backs. Jack
Guy
Lamar on
can't play
ESPN.
anymore.
Turn the channel to ESPN.
None of these guys play anymore.
South Carolina.
There's all silver.
Oh, you mean Ovechkin?
Ovechkin.
Dude, he's the man still.
Welcome to the SEC on ESPN. It's getting late in the regular season, and Auburn fans are excited about the prospects for the postseason.
I live right next to the gun farm. The gun farm is literally a mile away from my house. Oh, Jeremy the Market Man. Get you some, Ted. The sandbar used to be the shed.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Auburn alongside Auburn Hall of Famer Greg Olson. I'm Clay Mather. It's great to have
Just
you
don't
with
be
us.
gay, dude.
So, SEC teams thinking about Hoover, a whole bunch thinking about...
Dude, I even tell gay people, like, especially gay people in my life, I say, just don't be gay, dude.
Going into Tennessee last week, getting 2 out of 3.
I know you're gay, but just don't be gay, dude.
In the SEC, and it is a log jam. Texas moves in seamlessly. Arkansas is always there.
Yo, Jesus, what up, dog? Shout out Brazil.
A&M's gotten hot. It's going to be a fun 2 weeks.
I hang out at the lake every day. I make sure I get to the lake every day. If the sun's out, the gun's out, dude.
Since he fractured his scapula in 27 games, he's got 11 of his 12 home runs, hitting .365, and he has just picked it up to a notch that I don't think we've seen on the Plains for a long time. Mike Irish, OPS almost 1,300 against the SEC. Look at these numbers. 9 home runs against league pitching. There is not much missing the barrel of his bat right now. Meanwhile, it's very...
Dude, the lake can be gay, dude. The lake has homosexual tendencies sometimes, and that's fine, dude. Anybody can do what they want to do. The lake can experiment how the lake wants to experiment. You know? But, oh, if the sun is out, I usually try to sun my butthole and get my balls. I try to get at least a good bunch of UV rays on my nutsack, dude. Yeah, dude. Which I have to renew my fishing license. Don't tell the DEC, dude. Don't tell the DEC, dude. Nah, dude, you don't wear bare legs, dude. You wear a pair of jeans or something, dude. You don't go bare-legged down there. We're talking about ticks.
Ticks.
Yeah, ticks.
They won't hurt you unless they get on you.
Right, you don't go bare-legged down there. If you wear shorts, you wear high socks.
Just shave your legs before you go down.
Or shave your legs. Or shave your legs. Also, ticks aren't as bad of a problem as people have blown them out to be. Ticks are an issue, but you have to just know, like, if you've been out in the wilderness all the time, your whole life, dude, you know how to deal with outdoors. Yeah, but I'm not just walking around naked, dude. Rhizocosaurs. Yo, Rhizocosaurs, dude. It's fucking Rhizocosaurs, dude. Yeah. If you've been outdoors enough, you know how to cover up, dude.
One shot.
Rhizocosaurs, dude. That name's crazy. On hell's up in this bitch. Gangster. Wait, is this gangster or is this gangster? This kind of looks rock and roll. This looks more like, you know.
New salted caramel macadamia. Fat stars.
Straight up, dude. A lot of okay gay people out there. Ever had a boulder for your shoulder? Hell yeah, dude. I push Sisyphus stones every day, dude.
It's a serious business card with unlimited 2% cash back on everything.
I throw it over my shoulder like a continental soldier, dude.
What's in your wallet?
You know?
My mom said not to get her anything for Mother's Day.
Yo!
She said not to
Tenfold. Tenfold, dude. Oh, that's the most gangster, dude. Dude, this is the most gangster, dude. The boulders are for smoking. For sure, dude. Oh, I've had a boulder about an elbow, dude. I've had an elbow around the shoulder. Dang, that makes me think of Keith. That's good metaphorical talk here. Thinking of good rap lyrics here. I held an elbow by the shoulder. Alright, I can rock with that. Elbows by the shoulder, dude. Or like, I had so many elbows, they were stacked up to my shoulders. So like, I had so many pounds of weed, they were up to my shoulders. Wow. I had elbows by the shoulder. Had weed bags like boulders, dude. Yeah. I had elbows by the shoulder, had weed bags like boulders, dude. So hot, but colder. Then Nova Scotia, dude. No one noticed. It's hocus pocus, dude. I'm a magician. It's a sickness. All this diction's like friction, it makes heat. I can't repeat the same words, I keep it neat.
In the market for a new or used vehicle?
Like the edge of a bed, made by a soldier, dude. Ooh. Balance a penny on the fucking shit, dude.
Here to make your borrowing experience safe, easy, and
Yeah, non-numbo. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'll take advice, but no scolding, dude. You know what I mean? Oh, buddy. Dude, it's just words, dude. Make believe. Oh, dude, it's 7 o'clock. We can smoke weed, dude. You guys want to smoke some weed, dude? Where's the hook? What the hook gonna be? I don't need no fucking hook on this beat. All I need is the track in the background. You know what I'm saying? Dude, Daisy Cutter, you gotta fucking get better at English, dude. Oh shit, the national anthem, dude. And I'm just packing a bowl, dude. God damn, dude. Hang on. Brave. Yo, Daisy Cutter, dude. You did not, bro. That's over with, dude. That ended, dude. English is mostly Germanic, anyway. Hell yeah, dude. Smoke a little weed, eat a little butt, dude. Eat butt with a side of Pizza Hut, dude. God bless America, dude. My home sweet home, dude. Yo, what do you guys like better, weed or beer, dude? Or nicotine, or like tobacco. The 2019 Top Gun. Weed, beer. Alright, we got one. Yo, Elijah, keep going with your YouTube, dog. Oh, wait. What do you... Smoking a bong. Music. Wait, okay. We get music. Wait. Oh, yeah, I know. Daisy Cutter. I know what you mean. The music. Yeah. Played Ice Buddy 2 on the PlayStation 1 as a kid, and it just showed Jet Fighter that existed 25 years later. Ace Combat, yeah. Game was tight. Wait, Elijah, what do you mean about your addiction, though? What's your addiction? Weed? Oh, was the trend? Yeah, I got you. Weed is the best. Yeah, weed is the most grounded, I think. Like if you get good weed, like natural weed, it's always. Oh, I got these bad boys though. When I stop looking at it that way, it becomes much easier to manage. Oh, yeah, exactly, dude. The more you focus on... See, this is how... They made the recovery and rehab whole enclave money. So, like, you got to think about it from a money standpoint. They're always going to inundate you with, you're an addict, you'll always be an addict, you got to work the steps, you got to go to the meetings, you got to yada. Dude, everyone knows that doesn't work. It's never worked in a million years. People ingraining you with their own whatever never worked, dude. Yeah, her ways. But sports is good addiction. Yes. It's not, I like to call it this, dude. Because addiction has become such a negative, has been convoluted to be negative, which it's not. But I say obsessions. These are my obsessions. Oh, I'm obsessed with this right now. It's easier to break an obsession than it is an addiction. When people say addiction, you're like, oh God, I live and die by the thing. Obsession is like more feeling and more sympathetic. Like it's more of a, it doesn't feel as mental. It feels like something, oh, this is the easiest way though. This is what it comes down to. And this is why, Daisy, I'm glad you brought up sports. Just doing things, like, just doing stuff that's not those things helps you not do those things. You know? Like, just doing something other than those things that you claim to be addicted to means you've broken the addiction. It's literally comes down to doing other things. Not sitting around and thinking about it or like thinking of ways to beat it. Literally just getting up and going and doing other stuff. Because the mind will play tricks on you. The mind will tell you things. Especially if then you're using that replay button to be like, or someone's, if people are constantly telling you, oh yeah, that's your addiction, it's killing you, blah, blah, blah. It's, just go do stuff. And you don't, another thing is, I'm all for the fellowship and shit like that, and like Alcoholics Anonymous and rehab and shit like that. But sometimes the more you talk about something, the worse it is. The more you talk about it, the more compounded it is on your brain. As opposed to just fucking shutting the fuck up, forgetting about it, and carrying on. I think the talking about it thing isn't, for certain people, maybe for, I know me as a man, talking about it it never does anything good for me. Writing it down, if I write it down, if I talk to myself about it, and I write it down, yeah, good. But just talking about fucking shit, dude, like you go to a meeting, and it's just like, everyone's just talking about like, yeah, I didn't drink today, thank God. But I did fucking 18 other things that sucked throughout the day, you know? I didn't drink today, and I fucking didn't fucking do anything else. I fucking white knuckled the shit. There are certain communities that do help this. Like there's one community, I guess around my area, that's like, what is it called? It's called Pro Recovery Soldiers or something, where they like go and do shit. Like, they don't just sit in a fucking church basement and talk about stupid shit. Yeah, at the end of the day, we put our own burden on ourselves, you know? Oh, 420 Cali time, dog. Better rip one. The burdens are our own to bear. Well, right there. You just said you lack the discipline, Daisy. You don't lack the discipline, you're just not doing it. Yeah, dude, etymologies. But then, here's what you gotta, here's the best part. At the end of the day, you can break down anything into just, the only thing that it is what you know about it. And what you know about it is, oh, it's this and this. Like, we think in pragmatic terms. We think in antithetical, dichotomous terms. You know? Your brain works in dichotomous terms. So it's like, okay, so it's, if you think about it like that, it's two eyes, two pathways. Dude, just side with doing the left or the right, you know? Oh, I feel like drinking or whatever. Why do I feel like drinking? You know, like, nobody knows anyways, dude. Like, you guys are all saying these are burdens you've made for yourself. Like, oh, I know my drinking and smoking. Yeah, well, why are you telling yourself that? What's the reasoning behind it? If it's like health, if there's health issues, okay, you should attack that. If it's moral deficit, should probably still attack it. Like, your mind is telling you that shit, not the other people. Like, if other people mention something like that and you agree with it, then okay, then you go from there, you know?
Hey, Mama. Hi, Mom. What's up?
Something reminds me of you. I miss you.
Fear is an unknowing. Fear is, the only thing that fear ever is unknown. Like, is the unknown. Which if you don't try, you don't know. So you don't know if you don't know. So why you fear what you don't know? How can you fear what you, like, it's one thing to know and then be like, because then it's not fear. That's just you being retarded, dude. If you know and you still fear it, then you're fucking, okay. Like, that's just knowledge. Like, that's probably just knowledge, which you need to gain. So you have to go through the fear anyways to get that.
And Tom Wilson told me today, I think that we can take it to them more in this game and use some of that physicality. That's the hallmark of our team all season long.
Oh yeah, you make every excuse in the book, dude. You'll make every goddamn excuse down to a fucking shoelace. Down to how you woke up this morning. Oh, I didn't wake up at fuck. Dude. Yeah. It all comes down to just, oh no. Lower power mode, dude.
They were so physical against Montreal, and that was absent against Carolina in game 1 as well.
We know like, we have the answers. We got the answers, dude. The answers, dude. The pamphlet, dude. Everyone's given. We all already got it, dude. You already got the shit, dude. Downloaded. Upgraded. You know? It's right there, dude. It's right there every day. Fear is the freaking worst thing. Like it, but that's the best part is if you just identify it too. Fear, you know fear. Like, okay, we've come so far now. We know. If you're scared of something, that means attack that bitch. You know? If you're truly scared of something in that sense, you have to attack it. You have to break that bitch. You have to. That's the path you're supposed to take, dude. The fear is a sign for further down the road. The fear is premonition. The fear is precedent. It's precedent. Wow, dude. We're breaking down walls right now. Holy shit.
Really good puck movement by the Canes to get a couple of opportunities to shoot it. This is what the Canes felt was a penalty, and really not sure why it's not.
Yeah, because kids haven't even developed it. Their penumbra is...
Gets the tip on this. It goes up over top, but Thompson, he throws his head back.
When you get older, you feel like you're looking down on life. As when you're a kid, you're looking up at life. You gotta learn to keep looking up at life. Like, kids have a way of not attaching their own superstition on the world. You know? Humans, as we get older, we go in different social circles, we go to different schools and shit. You create a bubble, or at least you put something on everything you see that's already conditioned. It's the conditioning. Whereas kids don't have the conditioning. They see things more pure. They see things with a less... It's the Wizard of Oz, dude. When they go to the Emerald City, in the book, they put on emerald glasses. Like in the book, The Wizard of Oz, when they go to the fucking Emerald City, it's really fucking... They put on glasses. That's what we do when we get older. We fucking put on the fucking glasses, dude. We get jaded. You become jaded. Yo, what about Liam Neeson, dude? You think nonstop? Like Liam Neeson?
His first year here, signed a 6-year deal as a free agent.
I do too. I do too, dog. It's a weird thing, dude. It's just a gift or a curse, dude. I don't know. I like to use it. It's either one or the other, right? Like I was saying before, it's the two, like it's either one or the other. Well, I'm just gonna choose the better side, dude. If you break it down in algebraic equations, like I want the better. I'll take the fucking better. I'm faced with two ways. Oh, I'll take it's a gift. Choice. You know? I'm overthinking it. Yeah, I know where he's blind and he's carrying.
That hit a skate down in front. This doesn't look much different from game one, and that's a concern for Washington.
As we get older, we just become more jaded. It's just what it is. Jesus said it though, childlike, not childish, dude. We gotta be more childlike, but not childish. Yeah, use your fucking reasoning that you've learned through years of experience, but also throw away the idea that you have to act a certain way or do certain things in order to be accepted. Like, kids just do what they do, dude. They have no sensibility. They're just doing, and then they build a sensibility. That's what it is. You guys ever read that book, Senses and Sensibility? Yo, Skylar. What's good? But you have to understand that that's part of life too, though. Yeah, that's part of life though too. You can't. I know it's been a minute. It's been a minute. Shit. It's been more than a minute. Some would say, you know. Been like a month. It's been like a million minutes. Kids are an empty cassette. Oh, and then they're like recording. Huh. Okay. Nah, you a G, dog. Yo, but for real though, kids are, dude. Kids are just chilling, dude. 69, 58, 77, dude. L7 weenie. Foot long. Bro, why do you have no cats? You look like a cat guy with that beard. Dude, I got cats. They live outdoors, dude. Oh, fuck. Why would I have my cats inside, dude? I should actually have my dogs outside, too. They go outside sometimes. NR5? What's NR5? I have 4 kids, another on the way. Been smoking weed since 14 daily. Just turned 34 yesterday. Yeah. Yeah. Shit's real, dude. That's a real... That's just a person living their life right there, dude. That was a description of someone living their life. In a nutshell. Like, if you needed to write a paragraph for... How would you describe living your life? Or living life to the fullest. Never seen them. Only these 2 huge stubborn dogs. That's what I've been telling my family. Let our goddamn cat out. Stop thinking for her. How many OX and cats, dogs? Okay. Should I call it for? Don't do that, Daisy. Goddamn. Dude, I don't know. The cats come and go, dude. They actually fend for themselves, honestly. They're outdoor cats. They eat mice and shit, dude. They're like berries when they need to and shit like that. But yeah, I mean... Oh my god, dude, I ain't gonna call the cat. Do I gotta call the cat squad, dude? I gotta call the cat brigade, dude? Here come the dogs.
Because you were busy, not missing hockey. Watch in-game highlights, stories, and post-game
I snorted ice around Christmas. It's not shit to a wise man. It just kept me up.
Two of the biggest guys on the ice are going to come into contact
Damn.
a couple of times. There's Jordan Stahl with a solid hit.
I mean...
Wilson hit his Martin Duck earlier, and then Stahl's got a chance to get to the
Yeah,
front of the net.
that's true. That is true, I guess. Like, I know a bunch of people... Well, I'm not gonna get into it. Professor Slagle. That's funny. That's awesome. Call the pizza man. Never again, no. I'm just a curious person. I mean, yeah. Just you gotta know what you gotta know, I guess. Professor. No. Oh, every single one. Yeah. Nah, I got a black cat, sassafras. Wait, I'm not gonna tell you guys about my cats. Fuck off. You already know my dogs. Fuck them. We call it a cockroach from Men in Black 1. Sugar water. Sugar water.
He's a really good player.
More.
Offensively, he had a really great end to that first round
More.
series against New Jersey. They need him here to advance deeper into this playoffs. With 5 goals
Yeah.
in round 1.
Sugar water.
Which tied the franchise record for most goals.
Well, god damn it, Ed.
Tied him with 4 others. Here's Costas Bear. High off the glass and hard around. Played back by Valencia.
Yeah.
Oh, kept the line. Stankover runs after. Got there before Gross. Stankover trying to flip it in front of him. Marines though. Now Costas Bear blast and carries wide to the right post. Walker pitches in, survived the hit from Provis. And Ovechkin there first, but barely.
How's Sabres doing?
On a beach somewhere. I was just looking too. I think fucking Rasmus Dahlin is on the Carolina Hurricanes. And I was like, dude, wasn't he like our captain in the beginning of the season?
Last year.
Yeah, it must have been last year. Or I'm tripping. But he's definitely on the bench of that fucking Hurricanes team. And I'm like, dude, how does your captain... Oh, so we trade our captain? So we traded our captain. Whatever. Unless that's not Rasmus Dahlin. It looks like Rasmus Dahlin.
I think he had. Didn't he have problems with them? They got some kind of big deal.
I don't know. I'm sure it was something about like money and shit like that. Had to have been about money.
I think it had something to do with the coach.
Yeah, but no, Lindy Ruff is the coach.
Yeah.
You didn't like Lindy Ruff?
Yeah.
Probably didn't.
Because
Because Lindy's an old school coach.
that's, yeah.
You're not a superstar. You're gonna practice like everybody else. Yeah. That probably is what
I
happened.
think it.
That sounds more like it.
I think that's what happened.
That sounds more like it.
They don't build their retail store. What's in your mouth? This is the best Chipotle order. How would I go home?
Triple wrap. They dip it in here?
Sour cream inside of it and red. Tortillas, if you know, you know. Let's cheese.
Yes.
No, that
You've been lied to.
Oh, dang, my phone's gonna die, bitches.
It's yours. But out here, there's no such thing as wanting it more than the other guy. Oh, really? It's your childhood dream, you say? What do you think this guy was dreaming about?
Peanut butter? I don't eat peanut
So
butter.
forget every motivational poster you've ever read. And
I had to go back. Wolves and 6.
the exact same thing.
That's probably not true. Well, I don't really care, dude. I only care about the New York Knickerbockers.
What do you make of his hit on Tom Wilson that sent him to the bench?
two big guys. I mean, you know.
I only care about the New York Knickerbockers, dude.
Two big guys going at it. That's gonna happen. It's just good clean hockey.
Describe what Jordan Salt means to your team.
Well, it's tough to put in quick words.
Yo, someone look it up for me, though. Is Rasmus Dahlin on the Carolina Hurricanes?
He's our leader, you know, does everything right. Really lucky to have him.
Thank you, Rob.
Okay.
Dude, a lot of Americans love peanut butter, dude. I used to eat a lot of peanut butter, but I have psoriasis, dude, so I can't eat it anymore. Or it makes me fucking get shit like that, or like worse than that. Like, it'll be like, I'll be like tore up from the floor up, dude. I'll have it on my knees and shit, dude. Or on my elbows. I'll get it on my knees and elbows. My button is bigger than your button, and my button works. Remember that. What the fuck? Americans eat peanut butter all day. So what do you eat? Carrots and apples? Apples for sure. I don't eat as many carrots as I used to. Might eat some carrots, dude. I do like carrots. Bananas. Yeah, you can't do peanut butter. I love peanut butter. Regular butter. Salted butter. Or just regular butter, straight up. Garlic butter. Oh, come on. Right here, right here. Top line. Yo, 8-bit, you didn't miss shit, dog. We're talking about peanut butter, dude. You're skirt. Yo, hold up 1 second, though. Hold up. Alright, yo, I'm back, G. My bad. Yo, my B, dog. Yo, we back, dude. Yo, sus. What is really sus right now, man? Nah, dude, I'm allergic to peanut butter. I already told you that. It's not that I'm allergic, though. It's... Yeah, that is sus. I'm not allergic, dude. It's just I'll get a skin condition, dude. I don't want my skin to be like, yeah, salt and meat, but also a lot of fruit. You know, a lot of fruits. What about jelly? You like jelly? I prefer jam. I prefer jam. No, I don't do peanut butter, dude. It'd just be like a jelly butter. I don't eat bread, though, either. Bread will do it, too, dude. I mean, beers. If I drink enough beers, it does it. Like, if I drink enough beer to equal a couple loaves, like a loaf of bread, and yeah, I get it, too. But I'm not trying to get in that. Explain what, dude? You ever mix peanut butter with jelly? Yo, you ever had, what was it, goober? Yo, back in the day, you guys ever had that goober where it was the jelly and the fucking, yeah, the goober? Dude, well, back when I did do peanut butter, I would fuck up a goober. What? Oh my god, dude, I took my hat off, dude. Holy crap, dude. Dude's hat's off, dude. How many beers? I don't count anymore. I used to count. Combo, Colombo, Peter, fuck, dude. Yo, I was about to go full baldy today, though. I kind of wanted to go full baldy. I was trying to look at myself like this today, full baldy. Dude. Straight full baldy, dude. Just straight one all the way around, dude. Crocodile. Yeah, full baldy, dude. I used to rock a full baldy all the time. Oh look, I got a baby part, dude. Got that baby part, dude. Look at that shit, dude. Fucking Christopher Columbo, dude. Put a little fucking. Look at that shit, dude. God damn, dude. Full baldy, dude. I was gonna do a full baldy today. Dude, I didn't edge that in very good, did I? That's like a fucking homeboy cut right there. Well, this side. This side's. That side's just straight military. That side. Could have done better, dude. Could have done better. Do have a little widow's. I don't even have a widow's peak though, but it falls in a widow's peak. It falls in a widow's peak. I don't get it, dude. Because it's not a widow's peak. A little bit, I guess. So sometimes I just push it to one side, dude. I just go like that, dude. Fuck, dude. Hey. Oh, put him up. Hey, oh, whoa. Woo, woo. Put him up, buddy. License and registration, step out of the vehicle. You piece of shit, dude. Hey, whoa, where you going? Who is this guy? Why is your friend looking like a fucking weirdo, dude? Tell him to stop. Before I fucking before I arrest him, dude. I won't. I was gonna say shoot him, but I can't. I'm a cop, dude. Whoa, whoa. What are we doing here, dude? You're under arrest, all you, dude. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everybody, settle down. I only have 10%. Fucking. Everybody, be. Whoa, whoa. It's. Oh. Whoa. Everybody chill, dude. For everybody fucking freeze, dude. You're all under arrest.
When you're with Amex Business Platinum, you get access to over 1,400 lounges worldwide, including the Centurion.
Yo! Put him up, buddy. I'm getting the cuffs out. Lock him up.
So passion can be a part of your legacy.
Whoa!
That's the powerful backing of a
You're under arrest. You're going downtown, buddy. Huh. Freeze. Put him up. Intruder alert. It's the police, bitch. Dude, I could be a cop in a movie, probably. Yo!
You're literally describing ESPN Bet, which exists.
You're under arrest. Fucking assault. Dude. Oh, put him up, buddy. You're under arrest. Assault in the first degree. Putting your wiener inside a coconut, dude. Don't do that, dude. That's illegal around here. Whoa! Buddy. I saw what you did to that fucking Coors Light bottle. Take it out of your butthole right now, and nobody's going to jail. Alright? Oh! I know you like handcuffs. I'm not getting them out, dude. Whoa!
There's a reason they don't call them clean bikes, am I right?
Whoa, kilometers? You're going to jail, buddy.
You gotta start at the
Yeah, Brad to the bone. You're under arrest, dude. We don't use the metric system around here. This is fucking America, dude. You're going to jail. Immigrant, dude. I'm calling in ICE right now, dude. Get him on the phone. Jimmy, call it in. I got a fucking immigrant. He just said fucking KMs, dude. What, dude? You better fucking learn how to speak English, dude. You're done. You're going downtown, pal.
Challenges are our greatest opportunities. If we take them on, we make our most extraordinary.
Kilometers, dude? God, whoa. Where are you from, dude? British Columbia, dude? Saskatchewan? Where are you from, dude? Newfoundland? Get them out of here, dude. Ontario? You can chill, dude. We'll allow it. Fuck. Take them downtown, Bill. We got another one. One of these dirty Canucks, dude. Talking about loonies and toonies and shit. Take them downtown, Bill. Well, all speedometers are in. Well, the digital ones. Ooh. Gotcha. You're going downtown, dude. You cops pull you over. Hey, what is your fucking speedometer say? Hey, are you on kilometers or miles, bitch? You better answer fucking correctly. Hey, you're going downtown, dude. Yeah, the manual ones, I get it. You can do both. But digital, dude, what does your fucking speedometer say, dude? You better choose your next words wisely, buddy. Or I'm taking you out, dude. I'm calling in ICE immediately.
We're talking 19 shots now in 4 periods. Like, we're not generating offense.
Dude, I love immigrants, dude. You know, I have a bunch of immigrants working for me, dude. I love them, dude. Tax free, you know. No health care. You know. Fucking do whatever you want with them, basically. So I love immigrants, dude. I'm all for them. They can do whatever they want, dude. This is America, dude. Brad to the bone. What are your skills, dude? Hit me. What do you got? You got trade skills? Wolves in 5? Jeez, you keep going down. That's a negative. Brad of the bones. What are your skills? List me off. HVAC, dude. You got plumbing, dude. Drinking 15K. That's not good, dude. That's gonna cost us money, dude. What do we got, dude? Electrical, carpentry, excavation, landscaping, hardscaping, masonry. Handyman, dude. I'm not this, dude. I don't need a cock gobbler, dude. Got plenty of those. Yeah, hardscaping is like where you lay the stones as like the border to like mulch beds, or like you build out patios. Masons are a little bit different because they're working with like more mixed concrete and mortar. Oh, Skylar, we know you love to scale a hard one, dude. We know you love scaling hard ones. Burj Khalifa's right up your alley. But, yeah, hardscaping's like building like raised tree beds and shit like that. Manscaping. Dude. Blue Dude, blue pills, red pills, black pills, purple pills. Everyone's pilled up these days. Chill pills.
Have done a really good job of generating offense. They've got chances. Thompson seals that short side post. Nice positional save here on Taylor Hall. A little bit of a screen in front.
Yeah, seawalls.
Good motion moving into that blocker save. Nice little recovery to the far side short post there. Feet underneath him. He's on balance. He looks like himself. He's been a Vezina Trophy candidate all year.
8-bet, I see you, dog. You're an 8-better, dude. What's your favorite 8-bet game?
They don't have their A game, but they have him right now.
Keeping this up in the game with that Tiffany.
Ooh. What's your favorite 8-bet game of all time? Do a kickflip. My fucking skateboard's in the truck and it's raining.
I was having a lightsaber prototype his son
but I
really
would.
changed things for you
I
now
don't
so
know.
much, Jim?
Yeah, I mean, he's a great player. He has a lot of speed. You see on the first face of the game, I lose it. He goes and gets the puck in their zone. So,
Good.
huge part of our team, and he's fun to play with.
Do it
How do
to
you
it.
assess your guys' first period?
It's not bad. Better than last game. I know we got more in the tank, so we gotta find it here.
And another period with a ton of block shots for your team. What toll do you see that take on guys?
It's playoff hockey. I mean, you just follow the leaders. Guys that have been around.
Ooh,
around a long
too
time.
good
Just gotta follow my mind.
games.
Appreciate you, Dylan.
Thank you.
Damn. You know what game I was playing the other day? I was playing it on Switch though. And I really like this game. The fucking Game Boy Donkey Kong game is so fucking fun, dude. I don't know why, dude. I was stuck in that game for a couple hours before I fell asleep. Dude, honestly, I was like, dude, this game, maybe it was the nostalgia or something, but that game is good. Other 8-bit games that are good, that Mega Man game is great. Wario Land is a good one. Or the Super Mario 6 Golden Rings is fire.
This first intermission report is presented by the Lexus IS. The fun of driving is
Oh,
serious
dude.
business.
I am not buying the Switch 2. Dumb as shit. Waste of money. I have a feeling those Joy-Cons are going to be just as bad. I think the Switch Lite is the best version of that model. Game Boy Pocket.
Because a car that doesn't make you feel something is a car that stops you.
Yeah. Even Tetris. Yeah, dude. Daisy. Tetris. I was playing that the other day for fucking hours too. You can never not. Dude, Tetris is always going to fill your time in a good way, dude. You're going to feel good about it. You're going to be like, dang, I used my brain a little bit. That was funny. That was good. Dr. Mario. Super Puzzle Fighter, top tier.
Or we can look at some investment.
I'm 35, about to be 36. Pong's better than Tetris? That's a lie. That's a lie. Tetris might be the greatest game of all time. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm 35. I was born in 1989. Dude, Tetris is... You can always play Tetris. You look like 35. Tetris is mid. Yo, you're mid, dude. What's the best game of all time, then? What's like the most go-to game? You can just pick it up right now, rock it. Yeah, Mike, yeah. Anytime you park cars, dude.
Some people just know they can save hundreds on
Libra, you're weighing the scales, huh? Always weighing them scales, Daisy Cutter.
Before meeting your girlfriend's family.
Dude, Tetris is fire. GTA, the first one? Garbage. It's a mental issue. Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot's up there. Crash Bandicoot's up there. Crash Bandicoot's up there for sure.
Taco Bell brought back crispy chicken nuggets, and I can't believe how good they are.
I mean, I get bored, but then I'm inclined to do something.
Taco Bell.
No, Crash Bandicoot's good. Crash Bandicoot's fine. I do like that game for any point in time. And you can just start from the beginning and it's fine. It's not a bad time. You can start right from the beginning. Spider. Dang. Yeah, but Tetris is like... Cool Borders is a particular... I'm saying you can pick up Tetris like on your... You could do it on your phone. You could do it on Game Boy. You could do it on a Switch. You could do it on fucking GameCube, Wii. Gran Turismo is fire. Need for Speed's way better. Need for Speed Underground is the best Need for Speed Underground is the best car game ever made. 100%.
You've been watching the Lexus First Intermission Report.
Dude. That Donkey Kong game for Game Boy might be up there top tier. Pac-Man? Mrs. Pac-Man could be up there. Dude, another all-time go-to is Flicky.
Oh, look at the wheels.
Flicky's fire.
2 goals, 2 assists for Evander King.
No, Simpsons Road Rage.
Always looks fresh.
Or Crazy Taxi. Any one of those driver ones. Asteroids. Galaga. Any like pinball game. Any pinball games fire.
Oh man, I gotta think Washington gets the first goal of the game. I do. I like the way they turn it on.
Remember the old MS-DOS pinball game? Where it was like space pinball, Space Wizard pinball. Paperboy is pretty cool. There were better games than Paperboy when Paperboy came out. Pole Position is a good racing game. Dig Dug. Dig Dug's a good anytime. Twisted Metal's fire. Yeah, Dig Dug's a good fire anytime. Driver on PS1's a good one. Dirt to Daytona. That one is pretty good. What was the other one around that time though? No, what was the other one? Oh man, dude, you could ride the quads, you could ride that fucking trike, what was that game, dude? Mud series or something? ATV Off-Road Fury was fire.
For Chipotle heat with a touch of sweet and a perfectly balanced sauce. Chipotle honey chicken takes heat and sweet to a whole new level.
Dude, that's yeah, Cool Borders is fire. We know. Snowboard Kids is fire. Cool Borders, SSX Tricky.
When you'd rather enjoy the full
Yeah, Cool Borders was great.
someone else's.
Cool Borders was great because the upgrades. The upgrade in the skill like tree in that was fun as hell. I like skill trees and like getting like if this equipment's better than this equipment. Dude, Assassin's Creed Odyssey is 1080 was fire.
This stuff works on big lawns and small lawns, and I guess you can call it long lawns. This stuff works without killing your lawn. This stuff works without
Red Dead Redemption 2.
rookies and the seasoned pros. This stuff works in Knoxville, Bronxville, Rockville, Marysville.
Man.
This is Roundup for lawns. This stuff works.
Yeah. GoldenEye. I have all these games. Big Game Hunter's fun.
Hey, pal. You know who's,
See that?
Mario Golf. Mario Tennis. Super Smash Brothers.
Happy birthday, Alex. That's so sweet. You remember?
I can turn it on. Why, are you trying to listen, Brad?
Connected with seamless connectivity.
The hockey game? Show my game collection? Aw, you guys aren't ready for that. My phone's about to die anyways. I got 4%. I got 4%, dude. I gotta go. God damn it.
Because I gained a son that came
It's the Capitals versus the Canes, dude.
When I say that, I mean that.
It's Capitals versus the Canes. Double agent. I get you. Milwaukee inverted. No, I think Predators are better than Milwaukee. I think the fucking, yo, I love you guys. I'll see you. Yo, I'll show you the game collection one of these days. But I got 4%, probably 3% now. But, I will show you my Ryobis. Well, I got like 5%. My little baby Ryobi collection, dude. Oh yeah, dude. Sick. Oh look. Old Reliable is right there. Those are my outdoor tools, dude. Yeah, dude, the blue. 8-bit. The old blue fucking cast there. Keep everything, dude. Dude, you wanna see my fucking charger bin? Alright, hang on. Let me grab my charger. Hold on. Wait, how am I supposed to do this though? This ain't gonna stand up. Hang on 1 second.
Sean, Carolina's top line of Andre Contacts played Sebastian Aho had 0 shots in that first period. Just spoke to their assistant coach.
God dang.
He said, I like the ones that they were creating some offense. They were cycling it a lot, but there was a couple times they passed up on shot opportunities. He says we want them to get more of that shot mentality.
It's funny to think of that about Carolina, but some of that is the Washington defensive
Dude.
failure as well.
Oh, it's never getting painted. Pornos, dude. Yo, triple double, what up, dog? Been shooting nothing but pornos. Capitals Canes, dude. Hang on. Dang, you guys fell off and died, dude. Wait, I got that thing on me, dude. I got that thing on me, dude.
When Emily talked to Jeff Daniels, the assistant coach of the Canes, he said, we want to attack the net more. There's Svechnikov with a chance. Well defended by Carlson.
Wait, hang on, I got that thing on me.
McMichael, who just previously scored, chips his puck behind Anderson, and it goes off to the other side of the net. What I'm seeing from Washington right now is a little more belief. They are a 100-point team. They did win the Eastern Conference. They didn't forget how to play. Carolina's not perfect. They've now
Oh, the first SpongeBob game for advance? Fire. Donkey Kong Country? Well, I was inside, dude. Had to get that thing on me. The Namco collection? This thing's fire right here. You can play this all the time. Dexter's Laboratory, dude. Got that thing on me. Wait, I got that thing on me, dude. Wait, are you guys ready for this? Dude, you guys aren't ready for this.
After we're finished here in Washington, we head to Las Vegas. Game 2, the Oilers and the Golden Knights. Edmonton won Game 1. They held Vegas.
Let's load up my file on this, dude. Hang on.
Take over the coverage for a few days. Starting at 7, Maple Leafs at the Panthers. Toronto.
We're about to load up, dude. We gotta see what I got in here. Let's see how my last go at Indigo Plateau, dude. Let me see my last go at Indigo Plateau, dude. Eight badges, Pokedex 98. I don't even have all of them on this one, on this save file. You guys can't see that shit. It's going to my... Let's see what I got here. Oh, what am I playing with right now? Let's see what I got in my. That's how I just beat the fucking bitches. Oh yeah, the game sounds are crazy. Dude, I got a level 44 Kadabra that did. Yo, thanks, really, dude. Oh, don't. I probably shouldn't even have the TV on. I'm gonna get copyrighted. Dude, I got them dogs with me, dude. My favorite skate trick to do is a kickflip, dude. I love seeing frontside flips. Actually, my favorite trick to do is a shove it rewind. Or nollie backside big spin. Oh, Birdman. Joslin is a freak. Chris Joslin. He's a freak. He's a freak, dude. Yeah, I would skate right now too, but it's fucking 8 and people would be like, what the fuck? Oh, it might have been. Or the guy who filmed it. Was it Josh Beagle who filmed it? Dude, Joslin's a freak though. How long have I been skating? I mean, back in the day, we used to skate all the time, but I just picked it back up, I guess. Kind of. Dude, how do you get cool? How many grams here you go? Couple. I just relearned fakie 360 flips yesterday. If I have something to ollie on, I can ollie higher than ollieing over. Nah, it's a Chevy Silverado. Yo, Daisy, chill. Fakey Trey, first tee. How am I gonna show it though? Because you guys aren't gonna see it. I gotta wait till my phone charges. Yeah, slip-ons, but they're peeled. You don't need that toe for a fakey freaking tray, dude. Yo, easy. Where are you at, dog? Wait till I get charged up, dude. Easy, you the man, dog. Hell yeah, dude. Dude, you know I got that super duper charger, bro. You kidding me? 31%. It's charging on lower power mode too. Psh, boy. Boy. Man. Zooming. Toyota Supra. Dude, my neighbor down the road has a old RX, like the original Supras. What are those, RX 200s or whatever? How many KWs? I'll go by KW. Oh. Oh, God. Now she's doing this bullshit?
Stop.
Yo, what the freak, dude?
She's gotta go out. She just jumped right on me, almost pushed me over. You go. No.
kilowatts. Dude, I can't do any skate tricks right now. You guys can go look at my page. I got skate tricks all on it. One tray flip. I'm gonna get yelled at, dude. It was the dogs, dude. It was the fucking dogs, dude. Alright, back on hockey, dude. How many tries was that? 4? 5? Should have been 1. Should have been 1. Dang, I kind of want to do a... Kind of want to do a shove it, rewind. I don't got enough room. Switch flip? Mike, I got you, dog. Yo, 8-bet. I'll see you, dog. Peace. Celebratory bowl. Yo, Mike, you a real G. Thank you, dog. I'm not looking for a job, dude. It's going nowhere.
Different paths, different stories, same desire to lift the cup.
I work for myself now, dude. So, yeah. DOODERMANG LLC, baby. Yeah. Yeah, Brad Bones, he's in there. Yeah, I just do random, whatever people need me to do. I got my landscape and shit out over there. Whatever people need me to do, dude, I got them. I know people, dude, people know me. I'm an HVAC technician by trade. Oh, you're getting sober, dude? Good, dude. Hell yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do, dog. Yeah, HVAC is all, there's a lot of necessity. Yeah, there's a lot of money in HVAC. But it's mainly like just taking care of like whatever people need, dude. I get calls every day where people are like, hey, can you do this? Can you do that? Even if I haven't done it before, I can probably do it better than they can do it. And I can probably give them a better price than most professional companies. Or at least lead them in the right direction. My dad was a general contractor for his whole life. Or like he did every trade for like his whole life. So he knows somebody who knows somebody. And then the connection builds the connection. Everybody gets taken care of equally. Oh, you're diving deep, dude. Yeah, what do you feel like you need treatment for? Like what's been ailing you? Or what's been the issue? Well, obviously there must be an issue if you're going that deep into the shit. Oh, Vachi, alcohol? Dude, I'll tell you this, as someone who's been addicted to every substance, or I shouldn't say addicted because I told you guys before, but had an obsession with the feeling certain substances gave me. Bro, alcohol has got to be the hardest, most nefarious, diabolical fucking substance. Because it has its benefits. This is the tricky, it's just like every drug. But the slope is so teetery because our society makes it's legal, it's a custom, it's natural. But whereas these other ones are kind of black marketed. I personally think it's all Yeah, it's so normalized, readily available. It's that alone though should be your night. Like that should be your telltale sign of why it's probably not good for you. That's why I don't think like certain weed, like a lot of dispensary weed and shit now isn't. People are having psychological issues and shit. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's great. I get that it's legalized, but because I don't think alcohol is bad either. I think I lived in I lived in two places where, you know, off market liquor was like a main economy of where I lived. So, and it was a huge part of my life during those points in time. So I can't talk badly about it. Yeah, lemon water will kill your teeth though. You got to be careful with lemon water. You got to do like, in the very most, 2 slices of lemon. Because lemon is, the acidity in lemon is super high. The lemon is good for your stomach and your digestive tract and all that. But in your mouth, it's super acidic and will kill your teeth, basically. Like twice as fast as like sugary shit. That's why I like a lot of people who have eating disorders, like especially if they're bulimic, their teeth go like they decay so fast because all that bile comes, all that acid, the stomach acid, once that shit gets to your teeth. You know how after you throw up, sometimes you can like feel it in your teeth, like eat in your teeth? Ugh. Shit's not good for you. Smoking's not good for you either. But whatever. Everyone's got to do what they got to do to get through these hours of life, you know. Oh yeah, dude. Dude. Your liver is your liver is your living. Yeah. I think it definitely just takes time, man, and just a willingness. We all have willpower, so it does. People are like, oh well, it's a disease that it's an incurable disease or whatever, but people cure it all the time. People get sober all the time. So it's not like where you have like fucking MS or fucking. But I don't know, dude. I'm not God, dude. I don't know how it works, really. Realistically, people have been healed of almost all diseases and illnesses. Yeah, zero alcohol it is a tough. If you go from, you need ways to fill the void. Alcohol used to be your means of filling a void. You need to find another alternative to fill the void. Yeah, people relapse. I mean, that's why I don't like to be like, oh, I'm in recovery or I'm in sobriety or whatever, because then you're just setting yourself up for failure. I like to just say living healthier or like choosing different things. I'm living a different lifestyle. I'm living an alternative lifestyle. Don't put like a negative, don't already shape a negative connotation by saying it's this or it's that. Because really, we don't even know, dude. We're all just living life, figuring it out, dude. Yeah. People have, yeah, because that gives you the... Everyone has their way, you know? Everyone figures it out for themselves, or else you're just not ready to do it. You either figure it out or you don't. Well, yeah, I use alcohol to kill pain for sure. Alcohol is my pain reliever, sedative. It makes it way easier if you have a team. Like if you have a team and if you have a group or any sort of solidarity to build off, then yeah, that does help a ton. Well, everyone feels like they're alone in that, and realistically, we're all together in it. Like, we all have our own obsessions. Everyone has an obsession. That's the point of life, is to be, like, come the greatest artists and the greatest minds and the greatest everything were just obsessed. They learned how to channel their obsession. They learned how to focus that obsession on something like writing a book or building a sculpture or, you know, making a building or... Everything is just channeling energy, really. Damn, now it's charging slow. I jinxed it, you fuckers. 54%? Ooh, good defense. Drinking's a tough one, man. I have my issues with it. I struggle with drinking every day. I wake up in the morning and go, it would be pretty cool to just have a beer right now. It wouldn't be such a bad thing to just have an ice cold fucking Keystone Light. But I stave. I go, I will enjoy this more later. It's part of growing up, I guess. And try and have fun. The biggest thing is eliminate elimination of stress. Get the ball, dude. Yo, thanks, Mike. Thank you, dog. I'll see you. Peace. I'm gonna run anyways. I'm about to dip. Come on. 1,000. 1,000, dude. Alright, dude. Alright, peace out. I gotta go. My dog scratched me. Peace, dogs. I'll see y'all. Love you.